So it's not your standard league where the team with the best record wins the championship. It really is an unconventional method to determine a champion. So when we think about the 2026 World Cup, when we think about why Messi joined Inter Miami in the first place, it actually has everything to do with staying as fit as can be. Because when you have to win a domestic league where the top record wins the league, you're going to have to be available every match to win a Serie A, a Premier League, um, or a La Liga. But it doesn't mean anything to get the best record because 8 teams still make it to the playoffs. So you really don't have an incentive to play every match you know, as long as you're towards the top of the 8 teams that qualify. So under the MLS format, there are 29 teams, but 18 make it to the playoffs. So there's 1 through 8. The top 9 teams in each conference make it to the playoffs, and I think there's a wild card game between the number 8 and number 9 teams, and then the number 1 teams. It looks like I think they get a bye from the round one, but I think Messi needs Neymar, somebody to go to Inter Miami. He needs another teammate. You'll need like a Ronaldo or something to make Inter Miami a super team. So if this team can win 4 out of 5 without Messi, then they could finish best in the conference in their sleep. They really only need Messi to hypothetically play half of those matches or 3 out of 5 matches. He can rest as much as he can because Inter Miami are going to be in the playoffs either way, regardless of where they finish 1-8. So this really allows him to be as fresh as can be for the World Cup. Messi can't play to his best of his ability in the 2026 World Cup in Europe. He can still play in Europe, but he's older. So under a format where you still qualify regardless of how you finish, it allows him to load manage for the World Cup. Now, he still got injured. He missed a lot of games this year, but what I think is going to happen is he'll win MLS this year. He'll win the MLS Cup, but then Messi will set his priorities onto the 2026 World Cup. So basically, he's going to rest a lot next year. He's going to be as fresh as can be for the big show with all the advertisers watching, people paying to see Messi against the very best of the best. In the World Cup, he is going to be in top form, not only because FIFA, the United States would like Messi to play in this World Cup, but for his country, Messi has to be 100%. He can sit out for one month or a month and a half, play every 2 weeks towards the end of the season. And when the MLS begins in 2026, right, that doesn't mean anything. It's really about August to October's where it really matters in MLS. Messi's going to rest a lot during March, April, and May of 2026. He's going to be resting for that World Cup. And because 8 teams qualify for each conference, Inter Miami not going to miss the playoffs. They're still going to be in the playoffs. So this MLS format really helps Messi load manage to huge extremes to be as healthy as he can for 2026. And even if Messi were to rest, Inter Miami can be good enough to finish at the top of their conference. I think we've seen how they did during Copa America, that this is a well-oiled machine. that will win the MLS Cup this year. 18 months after Argentina's 18th participation in the World Cup. So, a well oiled machine Argentina is, and Messi can rest as much as he wants to get ready for that World Cup, to get ready for that last dance before retirement, win the World Cup across the street from where Pele played his last match. Messi to, I think, and the only argument that's left is that Pele won 3 cups, winning 2 World Cups that he played in. Well, if Messi wins 2 World Cups that he plays in at that age, I think we can put the rest of this debate between Messi and Pele. Really, that last thing Messi needs is that multiple World Cup trophy because Pele has played in 2 World Cups that he won. He won another one that he didn't feature in. This is the last thing that Messi needs, and then he can call it quits.